All right, you guys. Well, welcome to our Tuesday night Team Platinum Dynasty team training. That's a lot of teams. We're a big team, awesome team, love the team. That's why I say team. So I'm excited that you are here. Tonight's training is on presenting the business. So I know a lot of times it's intimidating to hop on a phone call with someone. You're not sure exactly what to say or how to lead the call with a structure. So I'm just going to share with you guys something that my mentor actually taught me 7 years ago, and I still use the exact same structure today, and it works. So why fix it if it's not broke? So I'm just going to share my screen and get started. All right. Lauren laughed at me the other day because my desktop has a million icons. But that is how I operate. That's how I roll. So presenting the business. I like to just go over with team news first before we dive into everything. March 27th, so Monday, actually kicks off our new coach launch party. I only have 25 spots, and as soon as I posted the link, I had 50 applications. So I'm going to be going through those and trying to decide who to add, and whoever doesn't get added in this round, we're going to be doing it every month. Hopefully that's the goal. We're going to see how this goes, and then we will be hosting it again. So if you don't get in, it's nothing personal. Don't be upset. We're going to get you in the next one. If you haven't applied yet, definitely go ahead and apply, because, we want to get the right people in the group. And what I'm going to be looking for is participation. So if you've participated in a group in the past and you've gone MIA and didn't participate, I might be messaging you, asking you, why should you be included in this group? Like, what's different this time? Are you going to show up every day? Are you going to participate? Things like that. So are you posting on your profile page regularly? Are you being a product of the product? Those are the things that I'm looking for when I'm adding people to the group. April 3rd begins our Hop Into Spring Challenge group. That is our 30-day challenge group that we host every month. So this one is April 3rd. I posted a couple of example event pages for you to use and create your own event page and invite your people. So definitely make sure that you are promoting like right now. Now is the time to start promoting and getting those people on board so you can add them into either the big team group page, or if you want to host your own, there's some awesome how-tos on the teamplatinumdynasty.com team training site. You're more than welcome to join my big group, or like I said, team up with another coach and host your own, either way. April 8th is Super Saturday. That's a national event that takes place all over the United States and Canada. I probably last quarter what we did was we hosted a Zoom. So I don't know that I will be able to do that this time. Maybe one of the other leaders can do that if they're not attending a live one. My parents are actually going to be here from Illinois, so of course I'm going to be giving them my full attention. But that is a local event that you can get to. So definitely check out the Coach Online office and find a location near you so that you can get to. It's usually a big group depending on what town you're in. But it's a great way to come together, catch the fire, the energy from other coaches, hear success stories, and hear the message from corporate. So you want to get to that as well. And then April 19th is our Spring Cleaning 3-Day Refresh Challenge. And this is something that we are going to be doing quarterly. We just hosted our first one back in February, and it was awesome. If you don't have your own transformation story yet, or maybe you need a new one, definitely get your 3-day refresh and do this with us. We had so much fun, and everybody had their own transformation within 3 days. It doesn't matter if you lose 2 pounds, if you lose 5, if you lose 10. There's somebody out there right now thinking about spring break, thinking about putting their tank top on, their shorts, their swimming suits, just feeling comfortable. So for someone to lose 2 pounds, 5 pounds, 10 pounds. It doesn't matter. They're going to feel amazing, and they're going to see you do it. And they're going to be asking you, what is that? So make sure you join the team on April 19th. There's an event page on the Platinum Dynasty Facebook page for you to do that. And that's exactly where we're going to host the Team Only Challenge. So this is a coaches only challenge. We're going to host it directly in the event page. There won't be another group or anything like that because we have too many groups already. So 5 steps to presenting the business. And like I said, this is the exact system that I was taught 7 years ago. And it works great when you are on a conference call, when you are meeting someone face to face. You could totally put it into a message, but you are so much more powerful when you can get someone on the phone or you can see them face to face. And I know that that's scary for a lot of you guys, but it doesn't have to be. And it can be really, really simple. And hopefully that is what I'm going to break it down for you guys today. So on the teamplatinumdynasty.com, that's our team training site. Teamplatinumdynasty.com is our team training site. There is a complete system for the 7-step funnel system. So, we're a lot of times you're not sure when to pop that big question, right? Have you ever considered doing what I do? Type of thing. And this is kind of where it comes into step 5. So you've already kind of established a relationship. You've already formed them. Form is family, occupation, recreation, and then you deliver your message. So you're asking about their family. What do they do for a living? Is that what they've always wanted to do? Oh, they must love their job, right? You're asking about their recreation, and then you are delivering your message. And a great way to deliver your message is step 5. Get them on a phone call. Ask them to meet you at Starbucks. Ask them to lunch, whatever. Ask them to go have, I would say, like a mommy play date, although that can be kind of distracting because you're talking to your kids as well. One thing I have noticed when I do meet people like over lunch, it doesn't flow quite as smoothly because the waitress is constantly coming over and you're ordering and things like that, but it still totally works. So get in front of people, and after you, maybe you're not quite comfortable doing this yet. If you're a brand new coach, ask your upline coach to get on a 3-way call for you, and then you can listen, you can hear, and then they'll be on the next call with you, doing it with you, and then the last one you're going to do on your own. So take advantage of the team and the system that you have, the support system that you have at your fingertips. So step 5, inviting to a coaching opportunity. And that's what I'm talking about tonight, is building your business, recruiting, adding new blood to your lifeline, and building your team. So I just wanted to share an example. This is actually from one of my new coaches that I have actually never formed before. I've never talked to her, but she's consistently seen my posts on Facebook. We've been friends for like a year. And it was really interesting when I got on the phone call with her because she said, my video that I talked about, if you guys haven't seen it, I've actually signed up to do a pageant. I've never done a pageant before, nothing like that. So my video, I talked about getting out of your comfort zone, pushing yourself, doing something different. She said that video is what made it click for her, and she realized that she needed to do something different. So again, guys, encourage you guys to do live videos, start talking about things. In that video, I didn't say anything at all about Beachbody. I didn't talk about coaching. I didn't talk about, any of it. I talked about pushing yourself, doing something different, having something to work towards. And that is what clicked for her. So she actually messaged me first, and I cut it off. I didn't include it because I didn't ask her if it was okay to share this little message thread. But her first message was like, hey, I'm interested in doing what you do. And so I said, good morning. Yay. How exciting. Are you interested in the fitness side, making money, or both? You will love, 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 love it. And she said, both. LOL. So then I knew, okay, is she talking about joining the challenge group, or is she talking about making money? bingo, she wants to make money. And that is, you know, who we're looking for. We're looking for people that want to do both, because that's what's building our $1 million business. You're building your business and you're looking for people that want to do both. So I sent her a voice message. That's my second tip to you guys, is to make it personal and send a voice message so they can hear your voice, they can hear your excitement, and it's just more personal. So in my voice message, this is what I said below. I said, I'm so excited that you're interested into both aspects of the business. And ignore the spelling error. It really is an amazing thing to be a part of, and I think you're totally going to love it. Is it okay if I sent you a short video to watch and then we can hop on a call after and go over everything? This is such an amazing, life-changing opportunity. I can't wait for you to be a part of it. I'm already talking as if she's going to sign up, right? I can't wait for you to be a part of it. I didn't say, you know, anything else. I can't wait for you to be a part of it. She's signing up, right? Why wouldn't she? We have an amazing team. This is an awesome opportunity. Who wouldn't want to be a part of it? So she replied, I have some meetings this afternoon, but I'm available after. Please send me the video. I'll try to watch it this evening. And then she said who she worked for. I should have blocked that out. And I said, okay, awesome. Here's a playlist with several different videos with all of the details. So on my YouTube channel, guys, I have a playlist that has about 10 different videos explaining the business. You guys can go to my YouTube channel and share the exact same playlist if you want. My YouTube channel is youtube.com/Pajna Lisa, I believe. Just YouTube, search me, Lisa Mohajeh. You'll see my YouTube channel and you can have that playlist right there. So I sent her the entire playlist. She said, I watched the video last night. Awesome, so genuine, and I love it. I'm available this evening to discuss it. If you are, let me know. And of course I replied, I'm excited, you guys. I'm using exclamation points because I am. I'm genuinely excited, right? If you get someone that's interested in joining your team, you're going to be excited. And you have to make sure that that excitement comes through, that they know, like, you're excited to talk to them. And by the way, that first video that you guys see right there, the little screenshot, that's with all of our diamond coaches. We did a video on our diamond day. So I get her on the phone call. I confirm what time zone is she on. I get her phone number, schedule it, and we talk that night. So the very first part that you're going to go through is identifying their dream. And a lot of times you're going to have to pull it out of them because I don't know what it is, but I think that we get, number one, we're intimidated. We don't want to open up. We don't want to talk about our dreams. We don't want to talk about our goals. We're afraid they might sound silly. We're afraid of what people are going to think. Or we may just not have those dreams and goals at our fingertips anymore. We're not even thinking about them because we're sucked into our day-to-day rut. So you're going to have to pull it out of them. They need to know what's in it for them. Why should they do this? You have to paint the vision for them. And a couple of ways to do that, to get them to really start thinking and to start opening up. A lot of times I'll just ask, you know, if you had an extra $1,000 right now, what would you do with it? What's one thing in your life you've always wanted to do? And get them thinking. You know, sometimes you might have to mention, maybe it's a vacation, or maybe it's a dream house, or maybe it's to pay off debt, or maybe it's to take care of your parents, or maybe it's to, you know, do something amazing for their children. Whatever. You have to start planting those seeds to get them thinking about what is their dream. What would you attempt to do if you knew you could not fail? And it feels awkward asking people those questions, but that's your job. You've got to pull this out of them. You've got to find out, how can you help them? If you don't know how you can help them, if you don't know what they want, you can't help them. You got to find out. You got to pull it out of them. You're the leader. You are the CEO of this business. You can do it. Number 2 is talking about the team. So we are on the fastest growing team in the network, guys. How exciting is that? You guys know how this team makes you feel. right? We're more like a family. Everyone is so positive and encouraging. And, you know, the day you signed up and you were announced into the team, everyone's welcoming you. Everyone's embracing you and accepting you and showing you love, and supporting you, right? We have a complete training system in place to help you be successful. So it's not like someone's going to sign up and they don't have a support system. We have the tools available for them to do at their fingertips. Our team is big. We are all over the United States and Canada. So if you have someone sign up that maybe is in Atlanta, for example, you're going to do a friend suggestion with me because you want them to know these are people that you can connect with. Or maybe you have someone that's a young single, or not a single mom, you have a young mom that wants to quit her job, right? You're going to connect them with Jacqueline. Jacqueline quit her job in her 20s. She's a busy mom of 3. So you're going to want to connect them with other people, and you can let them know, hey, I'm going to connect you with people that you can relate with. If it's someone that maybe is a little bit older, you're going to connect them with maybe older people on the team, whatever. And just let them know we're people helping people. We are everyday people helping people. So you really want to pump up the team because we're amazing. Why not? They want to know that they're going to have that support system. They want to know that you're going to be there with them every step of the way. And they want to know that they have that backing, that it's not just you, but there's going to be a huge team that they can plug into. So you're going to talk about the team. Number 3, you're going to explain to them what is Beachbody, what is it all about, and these are just some few basic things that I actually pulled from, if you guys go on Google, you can find out so much information. I always say, Beachbody was founded in 1998 by Carl Deichler and John Condon. I kind of tell them a little bit, because if you haven't been to a Beachbody event yet, like Summit, you haven't met Carl and John yet. And when you see them and you meet them, you're like, these are like everyday people, except they're like billionaires. Carl comes, he has ripped up jeans, he's wearing his Converse, his shirt's untucked, and he's cracking jokes, and he's like the guy next door or whatever. Somebody that you grew up with. So I talk about Beachbody and the honesty of the company and the integrity and what it stands for, helping people live healthier, more fulfilling lives. That is the slogan for this company, and that's what we're doing. They've given away over $10 million in the Beachbody Challenge. That's huge. I always tell people that it's all done online. There's no contract, no minimum sales, no parties, no inventory. And I always relate that back to my story because when I signed up, I was a single mom. I worked full time. I didn't have any money. So I didn't want to do parties. I couldn't do parties. I didn't have time. I didn't want to spend hours away from Tierra. I didn't have money to, buy all this inventory and lug it around and do parties and process sales, all of that. That's what sold me on Beachbody. One of the things that sold me on Beachbody. So add your own personal stories into this as you're talking about Beachbody. Success comes from focusing on bettering yourself and sharing your journey with others. So I like to kind of remind people that that's what Beachbody is about. It's about becoming the best version of yourself and sharing that journey. One thing that I don't have on here is that this side of the network, so there's Beachbody and then there's Team Beachbody. Team Beachbody is what we are. We are the coaching network. And it was formed after Beachbody had message boards before Facebook. They had message boards, and it naturally, organically happened because people were sharing what was working for them. They were, wanting tips. People were wanting support. And they saw everyone on these message boards come together and help and encourage and support, make suggestions for one another. And that's what we do as coaches today, only they didn't get paid for it back then. And now we do. So number 4 is I'm going to talk about how to earn an income. So you guys, there's lots of different ways to make money with Beachbody. And if you guys are new, this might be new to you as well. If you've been a coach for a while, this might be a refresher, or you might learn something new. So as a brand new coach, your main money is going to come from your 25% commission on everything that you sell. I always try to like to tell them at this point too that they also get a 25% discount. So they're going to get a 25% commission. So in the very beginning, as a coach, your main money is coming up front is from retail. The other way that you can earn money is through challenge packs. And I like to paint this visual for them so that they see it. So when someone signs up with a challenge pack, whether it's a new customer or a coach, you get a bonus. So you don't get the commission on challenge pack, but you get a bonus. For example, the 21-day fix challenge pack, you get a $50 bonus. If you have 3 friends that want to do it with you, that's an immediate $150 bonus. If you have 5 friends, it's $250. I like to explain the 21-day fix challenge packs because it's $50 and it's easy. Easy math. You can totally do it with the all access pass, which is a $70 bonus. So if you want to do the math ahead of time, you can let them know, hey, this is how much money you're going to make with the all access challenge pack, because that's really the best deal right now. It is. You want to talk about all access pass. The next way you can make money is as an Emerald coach. When you have just 2 friends join your team, and I tell them it can be your mom, it can be your dad, your sister, your brother, your coworker, it can be the mailman, it doesn't matter. You're looking for 2 people to join your team, whether it's for the 25% discount or someone that wants to make a whole lot of money, it doesn't matter. You become eligible for the team cycle bonus. The team cycle bonus, you guys, is where your long-term residual Mac Daddy money comes in. That's how Jacqueline was able to go out and be at the park with her girls today. That's how, I'm able to go out, Taj and I go out for lunch, and we, do all of this stuff. We're earning income while we sleep. That's the beauty of residual income. So we've done a lot for a little in the beginning. We're doing a little for a lot in the end. And that is magic. That is beautiful. That is what we are all working towards, right? The other thing that I like to throw in about Team Cycle Bonus, I usually just tell them, it's really confusing, but all you need to know is that is, where the long-term income is going to come in. And it's basically where, you can explain it as in the corporate world, if you're working in a cubicle, that person next to you doesn't care if you're successful or not. In this business, we all grow together. Our businesses grow together. So everyone wants to see each other succeed. Not only because we care about each other, but because it's our business. Our business. So when your team grows, your volume grows, your income grows. And that's what's awesome about this is that we all grow together. Matching bonus, I typically don't explain this if I'm on a 3-way on a call or something like that. But for you guys as coaches, just so you know that there is a matching bonus. So when you get to Ruby and Diamond, you get, it's not even a potential. When you're Ruby or Diamond, you get a 5% matching bonus and a 10% matching bonus as a Diamond coach off your personally sponsored coach's cycle bonus. Quarterly bonus, guys, this is the big shebang, whatever. Quarterly bonus, starting at 2-star Diamond coach, you have the potential for $1,000 to $50,000 quarterly bonus, all for helping other people. When I'm explaining it to a coach, I don't say 2-star because I have no idea what that is. I just tell them you have the potential to earn $1,000 to $50,000 quarterly bonus when you get your business to a certain point. I don't say anything more than that. So that's number 4. You're going to explain how to earn an income. Number 5, you're going to take them right back to the dream. What did they tell you that they want out of life? You said you wanted X, Y, and Z. So if you don't do something different, is that going to happen? Where do you want to see your life a year from now, 5 years from now? Ask those questions, you guys, and take them back to the dream and put it on them. If you don't do something different, are you going to be able to stay home with your kids? If you don't do something different, are you still going to be living paycheck to paycheck? If you don't do something different, are you going to be living in your dream home, or are you still going to be living in that apartment? Whatever it is that they told you that you wanted, they wanted, you've got to take it back to them. And then just closing with confidence, you guys. Like that screenshot that I showed you in the very beginning, I talked as if she was already signing up. And I always have. I always welcome everyone to the team before they sign up. I'm so excited for you to get started. You're going to love it. You're going to be amazing. Let them know that I believe in them, and let them know that I'm truly, genuinely excited for them. Some questions to ask them, if you're not quite sure where they're at, on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being this just isn't right for you, and 10 being I'm signing up as soon as we hang up, where do you fit in? I remember the first time I asked that question, I was like, oh, I'm kind of scared to ask that question, but it works. Nobody's like, oh, how dare you ask me that question, right? They're going to answer you. If they say they're between a 5 and a 9, maybe even a 5 and a 7, 5 and an 8, ask them, what's the main thing holding them back? If they're a 10, you're going to go straight to the walkthrough, the sign-up process, and ask them, when can they get signed up? So by going through that sign-up process, it's really simple. Guys, don't make it harder than what it is. If someone says they're ready to sign up, awesome. You're going to go to my website. You're going to click on Coach. It's going to walk you through all of the steps. At the very end, it's going to offer you the challenge packs. Your challenge packs are your very best deal because it's going to come with your choice of workout program, or if you're talking about the All Access Pass, it's going to come with your color-coded container system. It's going to come with your Shakeology, and it's going to waive your $40 sign-up fee. And that's it. Zip it. You don't need to say anything else. You're going to schedule their Getting Started Right interview. Let them know, hey, I want to make sure that we get, let me know when you get signed up. Let's go ahead and schedule a call in the next couple of days so that we can go over everything of getting started. And again, reassure them that you're going to be there for them every step of the way and how much you believe in them. That's what we are, guys. We are life cheerleaders. Everyone needs more support. Everyone needs to know that they matter. And you have that potential to show someone that they matter, and you also have an amazing opportunity of changing someone's life. Like, how cool is that? So what I want you guys to do, this is going to be your assignment. I want you to go through that funnel system and see where you're at, and just ask someone, hey, do you have a few minutes to hop on a quick phone call? Get them on the call. If you're not comfortable doing this, I know you can. You know you can do it, but ask your upline coach and have someone do it for you. And if they haven't watched this video, make sure they watch this video too. So let's see. I was going to stop my screen share. Do you guys have any questions for me? Oh, I see some chats. Oh. Ashley says I can't see your face. I think that was because I was screen sharing. Oh, okay. So Annie says, the team is awesome. When you say connect, do you mean suggest the other person coach them? No, absolutely not. So when you sign up a new coach, you're going to do friend suggestions so that they know that they're not in it alone. And they're not just seeing your posts. I don't know why my lights are flickering. That's kind of freaky. So just like when you signed up, Annie, I did friend suggestions, right? I connected you with other people in the team so that they're seeing what other people are doing so that you can get ideas, so that they can be inspired and motivated by the other people on the team as well. Awesome. All right, any other questions, you guys? Was this helpful? Everybody awake? Yay! All right, well, make sure that you guys start working through that list. Get people on a phone call. Get in front of them. You're going to move along so much faster than Facebook Messenger because you're not waiting for days for someone to reply. They're hearing your voice. They're hearing your excitement. They're hearing you explain it. They're hearing you do it. So get in front of them, comment. I'm going to post the recording, so be sure and share on the page what you liked best about this training, any aha moments. And then as you start to get people on the phone, I want you to share with us, hey, ring that bell. Let us know you're on a three-way call or you're on a conference call, whatever. All right. Have a great night, you guys.